Ever since I started planting sweet potatoes, you guys have been saying, Marie, try the sack method. Now I'm listening. And I'm going to try planting sweet potatoes in sacks with you. And as usual, I don't like to just share the harvest from the vegetables that I grow in my garden. I like to show you the process of planting them so you can do it for yourself too. My name is Marie if you're new here, and we're standing in our container garden all on rocks. And that's the reason why we have to plant in containers. I've never planted in sacks before, but I've seen where persons have, and it has been successful. It is easier to harvest, it drains well, and so I'm going to give it a shot with my sweet potatoes. These are the slips. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of sweet potatoes. No, all I can tell is this one is red or purple. This is almost purple, and the others are green. Hopefully the young man can help me out with the variety when they start to grow. I've had these for a while, but they're still alive. For that I'm sure they're still alive. So there are 7 different varieties of sweet potatoes, and I'm going to be preparing 7 sacks to plant them in, so I'm able to tell which, well, that there is a different variety in each. And I have my soil down here. I'm trying to put my sacks together. So yeah, this is horse manure mixed with topsoil, my favorite soil mix. So we're putting the sacks together. My son out here helping me to transport this material. So let me take you and show you where I intend to plant them. I'll walk through my jungle. Look at stink bugs. Just because rain falling and I'm not able to come out here and spray my concoction because the rain is going to wash it off. Anywho, that's stink bugs. Well, so my plan is to plant the sweet potatoes way to the back because sweet potatoes will take over. I have one growing right there. It's not growing in anything, but I'm using it to feed the rabbits, so that is why I did not get rid of that vine, because it won't produce a thing. So the plan is to plant them way to the back so I can have the vines to feed the rabbits, but they won't interfere too much with my crops because they will cover everything. So that is my plan. This is my other sweet potato growing. I think they call this the ganja leaf. I call it yellow belly. The sweet potatoes are orange on the inside, but the skin is red. I've harvested a lot from here, and we love sweet potato pudding. I personally don't like to eat the sweet potato, but I love the pudding. So what I'm going to do is place the sacks. Guys, it's 5:30. They're about early. I'm going to place the one here. This is the one he's filling in so far. I'm going to place them to the back all the way around here. So we'll see how that goes. And as I think he told me that when they start growing, he will be able to identify them for me. So I'll number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going around, so he'll be able to tell me number 1 is so and so I can tell you guys what I'm growing. Alright, so let me just put these together. It's a lot of work. As you see, the journey is far to bring the soil back here to plant them, but I'm gonna get it done. We've been getting a lot of rain, so I'm trying to catch the rainy season, plant them while it is still raining. Look at my yams, they're growing cray. This one is on my East Indian mango. I'm going to have to take it off. Look at that vine, how powerful it is. Anyway, let me get to planting. So as I said, I'm going to try and put them to the back of these so that I can allow the vines to vine anywhere behind there. And there won't be a problem with us weeding the grass and shrubs from in here. So I'm going to put them behind there and then top them up with some more soil. Sweet potatoes love sunlight, so I'm gonna be careful to ensure that they're not shaded out too much. I want to mix up these slips. This bag seems like it has enough. I don't need to top up this one. Malik, bring the scoop when you come in here. Oh, I find a watermelon. Found a watermelon, guys. Breakfast. We and beg Malik wash it and cut it for me. This need more. Definitely need more. This is rabbit food. I got up and started this at 5:30. But this is good exercise and it is free gym. So I don't mind doing it at all. Some persons might consider this hard work, but workout is hard work too. So I really do not mind at all. This need more too. So this one. And this one need. But I can start planting out the slips now in the ones that are good. Now I got these slips from one of my subscribers. His name is Gavin. So please help me to thank Gavin for these potato slips. And I welcome them in my garden. Now, as I said, when you're planting potatoes, ensure you're planting them where there is a lot of sunlight. They love sunlight. Otherwise, they'll just have pretty green leaves and they won't produce any tubers. So he tied them for me so I can see the different slips. So on each slip, there's a little tie to show me the different ones. So here goes number one. Put in each, I think he gave me 3 slips of each. So I'm putting the 3 in each bag. Now, if I don't get a lot of sweet potatoes from the first plant, at least I'll have vine and I'll know what I'm planting next. So the aim is not to get a ton of sweet potato. If I do, I am grateful. But if I don't, I'll have slips to plant going forward. I'm going to just put all 3 slips in one bag. I'm burying most of the slip. All right. So at each leaf, it will push out some roots. So I'm putting at least 3, maybe 4 of those little joints, or what you'd call, I don't know what you call those. I'm putting at least 3 to 4 of those in the soil. So the potatoes usually produce right where the roots are. So at least I'll get 3 potatoes. I'm not greedy at this point. I understand the sacks can be placed on their sides as well, but I'm experimenting, guys. So I'm gonna beg you to cut me some slacks. And I'm gonna leave the bags open so I can fertilize. These root vegetables don't like a lot of manure, nitrogen, high nitrogen, because they'll have leaf and no roots. So I'm gonna feed these with bone meals and a lot of calcium and potassium and phosphorus fertilizers, both homemade and stuff that I buy like the bone meal. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, number 2. I think I lost one of these slips. I think it's 3 in each, and I'm seeing 2 here, but 2 will do too. All right, so Mal, put them down there. I think those bags, and I think one bag here. No, down there, those bags. Thank you. And you can go get some rest or school. Um, Hopefully that vine is still okay. It look kind of dry, but knowing sweet potatoes, they are very resilient. They'll tolerate harsh conditions and still survive. You should grow, because if I just place them on the ground, they would grow. So why not grow if I plant you? Yeah? So please grow. These bags I'm going to mulch once they start growing. I'm going to mulch them heavily so the moisture is kept in there for a very long time. Hopefully my bags don't rot because it is so hot. I don't want them dry rotting before they produce. Moving on to the next batch. I think I'm going to plant the right purple vine here. This one. So this will be number 3. Can't wait to see what the vine of this look like. Thank you again, Mr. Gavin. Help me to thank him in the comments. Appreciate this. gave me some cocoa to plant as well, but I've not gotten around to that yet. Here's my gloves. I have so much to do. I'm racing with the rain because we are getting afternoon rains. These look to be alive still. I'm hoping they are because I've had these for a while. Oh, the time is not allowing me to do what I want to do. I'm hoping with all of the rain, these will survive. Number one, two, three. Number four. I have no clue what these sweet potatoes are. Why the red one looks so dry and these look so nice and green. I did not know that we had this many varieties of sweet potatoes in this country. I didn't know. No, you had the orange and the red. I'm anxious to see what these are. Anxious, man. I'm also anxious to see how they produce in the sacks. Never planted anything in bags before. This bag need a little. These sorrel plants are growing like crazy. Number five. Bag turning over. All right, two to go. All right, come on, don't get mixed up now. This is a lighter purple. A lighter purple vine. Put it right here. And final one. This two pieces as well. So that one might have been two pieces. Okay. It's a green one. Has roots growing. Ugh. Okay. All right, now to my melon. And we'll discuss the plan of action with these sweet potatoes going forward. But first, the melon. Whew. Had to go wash my melon. I don't know what creepy crawly crawl over it last night. All right, so now that you've planted, because I am assuming you're going to be planting your sweet potatoes if you've not already planted them. Ooh, I don't know why I'm always nervous when I harvest a melon. I just afraid that it will flop me. But this one look good. Oh, I'm gonna give Malik a piece. Watermelon is very good to eat before anything on your empty stomach. So this is perfect. It's a little small melon, but isn't that perfect? That is perfect. I'm going to save these seeds. Looking for a place to put it down. But back to the sweet potatoes. So you've planted your sweet potatoes just like I did a while ago, or in whatever. Hmm, mm, mm, mm. Whatever container you want to plant your sweet potato in or ingrown. No, that manure that was added to the soil has a lot of nitrogen in there, and that is to get the plant going. After this initial manure in the soil, the first set that I put no more manure, because what you don't want is a lot of potato leaves and no potato tubers, sweet potatoes. So after the plants start growing and sweet potatoes start producing food immediately after producing their first set of leaves, if you should pull up the plant, you'll see tiny sweet potatoes forming on the roots. So after the plant get established and start going, then I'll fertilize with more stuff that is high in phosphorus, calcium, and potassium. And I find those nutrients present in uh, compost tea, compost. You can just add compost, regular compost to the soil. You can blend eggshells and pour in there. You can put a little ash that is high in phosphorus and potassium, also has a little calcium. Bone meal, if you don't have access to any of those natural things that you find around the place, you can add bone meal. But my most used fertilizer is compost tea. And that has a lot of kitchen scraps, eggshells, fish, emulsion. Those sort of things are used to fertilize after planting the sweet potatoes in order to get tubers from there. I've not gotten massive harvest, but I've gotten good harvest from my sweet potatoes. And that's because I just used this is the last video I shared with you. What was I doing? Preparing soil. That was the first time I've ever used bone meal. So I've only been using things that I find around the yard. And so my potatoes wasn't the massive ones, but they produced well with how I planted them and fertilized them. So I am happy. Just like I'm happy with this tiny watermelon. Tiny organic, but very sweet and delicious. I don't mind the size as long as the food tastes good and it's healthy. Super juicy. I hope this video was helpful. I'm going to enjoy my melon and take a piece for my boy. And I leave a piece for Steve. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for those super thanks. Thank you guys for the contribution. Appreciate it. My members, new and old, thank you for being a part of our channel membership. Appreciate you also very much. For those of you who have been sharing the videos, there cannot be a value placed on you sharing the videos. Thank you so very much. Please continue to like and leave your comments. And of course, share the videos. Please subscribe if you've not already done so. And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post new content. Thank you so very much and take care. Mm, so good. Wow.